Hey, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, what's up?
How do you get so rich?
I do drop shipping.
How did you do your dropshipping business?
I sell on Amazon and then I use my profits from my drop shipping business to buy all the sports cars that I have, to buy everything that you don't have.
So what pushed you to do this business?
Because I was not born to be average. That's what a lot of people say. I was not born to be average. While others want to be a doctor, they want to be a clerk, they want to be a teacher, but me, I was not born to be average. I was meant to be something better. Better than you. Better than anyone. Better than anyone you could ever imagine. I aspire to be at the top of everything. So apparently it's no longer normal to be normal. Actually, being average is for bozos. Being average is for lamers, for those lazy people, for those people without any dreams or aspirations. Being average is for the homeless. If you want to be homeless, just be average. But if you want to be beyond average, you can become a billionaire. That's the kind of thinking that we're having of today. For some reason, it's everywhere. I would just scroll down and then I would just randomly see inspired by the fear of being average. I'm inspired by the fear of being average. And apparently there's also 5 signs that you're not average anymore. Find joy and discipline. You wake up early, eating right, staying consistent. It's no longer a punishment. It's self-respect. 2, you value progress over perfection. You're learning to take messy action instead of waiting for the perfect moment. 3, 5, you're not who you used to be. That's the point. Growth is supposed to feel lonely, unfamiliar. But every step forward is proof that you are on the right path. Don't be average. I mean, there's nothing wrong, to be honest. There's nothing wrong with, hoping to become rich. I feel like almost everyone wants to become rich when they're older because the world revolves around money. And honestly, I believe in the idea that to get happiness, you need to have money. Money is equal to happiness. I mean, I agree on that actually, but why is it that I need to start doing all of these businesses? Why are you telling me to do all of these businesses, to do all of these side hustles just to earn money? Why can't people just do a 9 to 5? Like, I know a lot of people personally who does a 9 to 5. They earn close to 6 digits or even actually 6 digits and some 7 digits annually. You guys know that the richest people in the world are 77% entrepreneurs, 20% investors, 8% athletes, 3% artists, and 0% employees.
Nobody got rich enough to choose school, a salary, and a degree. It's all a scam.
So basically, social media is teaching us that we should just drop out of school. Drop out. You should drop out of college. Do not go to college because it's just gonna spend a lot of wasted years getting a degree that will not earn you any money. Instead, you should become an entrepreneur. But dude, why is it that when I'm trying to become an entrepreneur, a lot of people are trying to sell me courses? I have to go through someone's profile, check their link. Now I have to enroll for a course. I have to pay $1,000. Are we for real? I thought you were teaching me how to get rich. Now you're making me become broke before I even learn how to get rich. Like, honestly, you could have just started the business instead of enrolling for a course. Apparently, these people who are selling you courses are making a ton of money. One example that we have is Iman Gandhi. Wait, he's actually the co-owner of WAP. These people are very clever, to be honest. They are very clever because they are making money out of trying to teach people how to make money, because apparently making money is like the biggest thing that everyone wants to do right now. Everyone wants to make money online. Everyone wants to become a billionaire. Everyone wants to become not average. But let's go back to TikTok. I feel like we're consuming ourselves too much with social media because we are being surrounded by a lot of people, a lot of influencers on social media who make a lot of money. Like for example, we got Kardashians, we got these content influencers who have been on this platform for a very long time. You know, with monetization and everything, they're making a lot of money. These people that you usually see on the For You page or on the recommendations of YouTube, of course, they make a lot of money. So it's normal to see them with luxury cars, luxury bags, a very big apartment, and just absolutely a perfect, successful life. Because of that, we are slowly being brought back to reality. Like we're scrolling through all of these successful people and we're like, is this really where I'm living in right now? No, that's probably the kind of mindset that we're probably having right now. We're being influenced to bring ourselves into capitalism. We're being influenced to be successful as well, just as how successful these people are that we see in social media. And so we begin to have this feeling of being left out. Of course, nobody loves the feeling of being left out. You know, it's been a thing for ages. For example, in trends, like this whole whimsy polka dot thing trend, this whole swag niche. You see it on your For You page, people are gonna be like, damn, that looks so cool, I want to wear like that too. That's you with the fear of being left out. And then suddenly, you just want money, fashion, gym, small circle, private life, business, big goals. Man, be successful or be average. It's up to you. You know, those are the kind of things that you're gonna see on social media. Those are the kind of things that you're gonna scroll past upon because it is getting very popular. Apparently, making accounts, starting businesses, showcasing, flexing their wealth on social media, teaching you to not be average. And then as they teach you to not be average, they're just selling you their course. It's the fear of missing out that's making you feel that it's bad to be average. It's bad to not be a billionaire. It's bad to not be making that much money as you are young.
I'd probably say it's like toxic motivation or something, but results may vary, okay? It depends on how people will perceive this. But if someone who's living an average life would go and see this kind of content on social media, there would be cases where people would be discouraged or people who would feel guilty about their life or like, you know, people who just doesn't feel motivated at all because they're already living that kind of life that people ridicule or people make fun of online. So it does get somewhat like toxic sometimes, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. There are other people who see life as successful if they become like an award-winning journalist or like an award-winning animator or something like that, or like someone who, you know, has a happy family or someone who like owns a farm or something like that. But this thing that social media is doing, it all just revolves around money. Like I get it. Yeah. Capitalism, yes. The world definitely runs around money, but it's kind of like it's influencing more and more people to go towards crazy motherfucking things because after this motivation, it just leads to another, which means taking risks. And honestly, I believe in that. Okay, I believe in the whole thing about choosing risk over regrets. But with this kind of motivation, there will be a lot of more people who just doesn't seem to think wisely. There are people who would resort to gambling. There are people who would resort to things just to, you know, get luckily, you know, rich and stuff. So, yeah.
And you know, success is probably equal to happiness. Success is not defined by how much wealth you have, your net worth or anything, but it's I would say it's probably defined by how happy or content you are with your life. There are multiple roads or there are multiple pathways besides becoming a billionaire and starting a business and like selling courses to people. Just do whatever you want to do. Just do whatever that makes you happy, honestly. And don't be scared of being average.